Picking out the right gadget gift can be a daunting task, even if you consider yourself tech savvy. So we've asked an expert to help us choose the best video games, smartphones, and e-readers this year. Up-to-the-minute technology consultant John Quain joins us now with the answers. Thanks for being with us.
Absolutely.
You know, for so long, people have thought the Wii is what I have to get for the holidays for the kids. Well,
Right.
there are a bunch of other items this year on the market. In particular, there's stuff from Sony and from Microsoft as well. So what's your pick?
Well, this year is the year that the game consoles have really changed because of these two new entries. One is Microsoft's Kinect. It's for the Xbox 360. It's the full body motion controller. You'll see people jumping up and down in front of the screen, but it also recognizes your face, your voice, and it's going to expand into some really interesting games that I've already looked at. And that's about $150, though, if you've already got an Xbox.
Okay.
Sony PlayStation 3 now has the Move. It's this wand device.
What is that thing?
It's a, it's a wand. It's like a controller like the Wii.
Okay.
It's a lot more precise, though. This is better for serious gamers.
Yeah, what is this on
This
the
little orb, this magic orb, it lights up different colors so you can differentiate between different players, and so it doesn't get picked up on the background. It's very precise. It's great for these shooting games and other kinds of games, but it's not the full body voice control, you know, technological triumph that Microsoft's Kinect is. So my pick is the Kinect. Now, if you can get one, all right?
Right.
It's been hard to
That's half
get.
the battle.
2.5 million already sold, and I just checked a few minutes ago, hard to get out of places, so order it if you can.
Yeah.
So I really recommend that.
Find it, go ahead and grab it. All right, let's talk about tablets. You know, iPad has been the big seller this year, but you're actually going in a different direction.
Right, the market is, everybody's been iPad crazy,
Right.
but they can be expensive. You know, they start at $500 and go up to $850. They're big, they're heavy, that's great for the coffee table, but not so good for moving around and doing other things or reading in bed or trying to do a variety of things. These tablet devices are what's coming out now, and there's a number of them, including from Samsung and on different carriers. I really like the Samsung Galaxy Tab. That's kind of the one that has front and back cameras. The iPad doesn't have that. Expandable memory, you can plug different things into it. It works with all the Android devices. It'll work with Google TV eventually and all these other things. It's a pretty polished device already. It is a little pricey. It's about $600 to $650.
So when you say you can plug different things into it, you can plug like your SD card so you can download pictures and whatnot?
Yeah, most of these have different features that the iPad doesn't have, this sort of open way of working with things. It's a very closed system. It's a very nice device, but I think you're going to see more of these really pick up, and the software advances and stuff, I think it's a great idea.
We're also seeing a lot of different devices that integrate your internet with your television. There's Google TV, there's Apple TV, there's this thing called Roku, right?
Right. Now, I've been covering this all year long, you know, and I didn't even know what to call all these set-top boxes, these devices. The Roku is just a little box. It just connects to your TV, and it gives you basically Netflix streaming. That's what everybody knows. When they see the Netflix streaming straight to their TV, I get that. That's a great idea. They also have Major League Baseball, a lot of other services, some high-definition movies you can rent and buy, and it's an easy way to start out if you want to do that. It's only $60, the starting model.
This little thing is only $60?
Starts at $60. This one is about $80. It goes up. There are 3 different models, but you can start it at $60. It works really well. It's easy out of the box. So it's a good inexpensive choice for doing that. My pick, I think is the big one this season is a Google TV. It's in different devices. There's a Logitech box called the Review with Google TV. It's a little expensive. It's about $300. It comes with a keyboard, a wireless keyboard, a little daunting, looks a little geeky, and it has some snags in it. It's not perfect yet. Netflix isn't perfect yet, but you're going to see some advances this year as they upgrade the software. It really brings the full web to your television. I watch YouTube like it's MTV using it. So it's really makes it a different experience. I think that's a great device.
E-readers are also a hot item this time of year.
Definitely.
Amazon's got what? The Nook, right?
Well, Amazon has Kindle, which
That's right, the Kindle. Then Barnes & Noble has the Nook, and then Sony has. We got to keep all of these straight. So, which one do you suggest?
Well, there were about 10 or 12 e-readers when I last looked that I've looked at already. And Barnes & Noble came out with what I like is a color version. Now, it's not the same technology as all the rest because it uses an LCD screen. But because it uses an LCD screen, it's got a color picture on it. So for magazines and other things, I really like it. I think it's got a touch screen on it. It's a good compromise, but it is a little bit more money. It's about $250. But it also uses the EPUB format, which is now what Google's supporting. They just opened yesterday their ebook store, 3 million books. Look at Amazon, here they come. So
For free?
not for free, but there are a lot of free books out there, classics that are falling out of copyright. Great for children's books. If you've got a kid, the color screen, those picture books, perfect for that, which you can't do, of course, on the Kindle or the Sony e-reader. They're monochrome. They're just black and white.
All right, I want to get to these very quickly.
Right.
Smartphones. So much interest in the smartphone, and there are so many choices. Your
There's
pick.
so many choices. My pick right now, it's really tough. My pick would be the T-Mobile MyTouch. It's an Android phone. It's got front and rear facing cameras. It's on basically a 4G, a high-speed data network. It's not exactly 4G, but it's their version of it, very high speed. It's got all the features you could possibly want. I found a deal for this phone. Usually these are $200 for $50.
Where?
Online. If you went to Amazon, if you're a new T-Mobile customer, you could get it for $50. There are other contenders out there. HTC has a great phone. It's a Windows 7 phone called the HD7. I love that. It's got a great screen, but they don't have the applications yet for that. And there's also this kickstand one that everybody looks at. You've seen it before.
So you can watch a movie or a show or
I can
whatnot?
prop it up and leave it alone. It's got such a big screen. It's the Evo from HTC. It's on Sprint. I look at Sprint and T-Mobile for some deals too, because you have to have that monthly fee every month, and that's a lot of money.
Keep all of it in mind. This information has been so helpful. John Quain, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
We do appreciate it.